Emily and the milk. One day, Emily was puffing into McCall farm. When she arrived, she noticed some trucks on the other track. Oh, are those milk trucks? Is that my job? That'd be an easy job to do, she said. I can do that. Great, the fat controller sent you here so that you can get the milk. I needed an engine to deliver it. I can do that. It's an easy job. Emily puffed off to couple up to the milk. This is gonna be an easy job. I can do this with my eyes closed, she said. Just then, devious Diesel arrived. What are you doing? He said. I'm delivering this milk. Us Diesels are much too important to deliver milk. You're just a silly steamy. Milk's an annoying job. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Emily didn't like being called silly. You know what? If he says it's a silly job, then I'm not gonna do it, she said, and she puffed away. Emily was very pleased with herself. I'm not gonna pull some silly milk, she said. I do what work I want to do, and not what others give me, she said. But just then Mavis arrived, blocking Emily's track. Emily, you're supposed to go and collect the milk. Why don't you have it? I'm not gonna take some silly milk, Mavis. It's not an important job. You have to take it. Fine, I will, she said, and she rolled back. When she arrived, she coupled up to the milk. Silly milk. You're silly for not wanting to pull it, said Mavis. I don't want to pull the milk. It's an annoying job. Find another engine to do it. Emily wheezed some steam and she was coupled up to the milk trucks. If I have to pull milk, I'll do it my way, she said, and she puffed away. Come on, come on, come on. Pulling the milk is an easy job. I don't have to do it. Why couldn't they find another engine to do it? A smaller engine? Emily stopped at the signal. Daisy was there waiting. Oh, it's nice to finally have another engine to pull the milk. I'm not pulling the milk because I'm highly sprung and it's fit as orders. Shut up about your fitter. I honestly don't care. Emily's signal turned green and she puffed away. I'll see you later, Daisy. Goodbye. And Emily puffed away. Soon Emily had delivered the milk and she puffed back to McCall farm. But she saw another milk can there. Excuse me, but why do you have more milk on the platform? I need you to take another journey with it. There's too much milk for only one journey. Are you serious? They loaded the milk can into the flatbed and Emily was ready to go. More silly milk. And she puffed away. Silly milk, I don't have to do it, she said. Silly milk, she complained the whole way. Meanwhile, Percy was pushing some trucks on the other track. He was being very careful. Percy raced along the track. Emily's signal was turned to red, but Emily was too busy complaining to notice. She rolled across the points. Percy came in the other direction, much too fast. Emily, look out! but it was too late. Percy crashed into Emily's trucks. Milk flew high into the air and splattered down all over Percy, the trucks, and Emily. It was a huge mess. "Emily, why didn't you stop?" asked Percy. "The signal was red." Emily knew all this was her fault. "I'm sorry, Percy," she said quietly. "It was all my fault." Soon Harvey and the breakdown train arrived. He came with the Fat Controller. Percy and Emily were inspected for any bad damage. The Fat Controller spoke to Emily. "Emily, I am not happy with this behavior. You should have just accepted pulling the milk instead of being distracted." "I'm sorry, sir." "You better be." Soon, Percy and Emily were both back onto the tracks. "I'm sorry, Percy, for causing that accident. I wasn't paying attention and I was too busy complaining about the milk, and it's all my fault." "Emily, it's quite all right. Sometimes I know an engine that doesn't like doing their job." "Yeah." Oh, sorry. Daisy used to hate pulling the milk, so I had to pull it for her. "Really? Huh, so Diesels also pull the milk?" "Yes." Later, Emily puffed away. It's nice to get some peace and quiet now, and no more pulling milk.